codingphase.com. Your boy's back and I done did it again one more time. What's really good? Hopefully you guys are doing great. Hopefully you guys are doing amazing. I'm doing all right. Had a great day on the market today. I did a couple of videos for the new trading course. Did a couple of videos for the future proof email developer course. Definitely go check it out. Super excited about all the cool things that's happening right now. And right now I said, let me go outside. It's a beautiful day, as you guys can see. I said, let me take my kids out to a little park real quick and then hang out with you guys, right? Why not? So what's really good, guys? What you guys is up to? 62 Tech says, what's up, Joe? What's going on, 62 Tech? 6-7. What's up? I started my second job today. Congrats, Renee. So happy for you, man. Get your bag. I know you recently got engaged, if I'm not mistaken. Engaged or married? I can't remember. But, you know, it's always good to bring in a little extra bread for the house. You see? Tell wifey, yo, you see all that waiting on me? I got you, ma. Tell her, Joe said, I got you, ma. Let me see, Danielle Nation. What's going on, ma? Put me on. I want to be an email developer. I'm interested in your course. Tell me more. So basically, what we have on codingphase.com is pretty much everything that you need. So we teach you everything from learning how to use a text editor, HTML, CSS. From there, we jump into, give me 1 second, let me get out of here. My kids are a little bit too loud. We jump into responsive emails. So how to build websites, right? It's the same concept, CSS media queries. So once we go into that space, we jump into learning how to build responsive emails. So most emails are done with tables, and they're done in a way like it's like an older way of doing development, but it works, right? So you're working with tables. Then from there, once you have that done, we go over the email developer. It's actually called Email Marketing for Developers, where we go over how to create a campaign, how to pretty much get started with, you know, taking a design, building it into a responsive email, how you go in and put it inside of a platform. We give you this concept of, you know, basically how a campaign will work, right? So for example, let's say Nike is gonna release a new sneaker. Sorry, I can I can talk. Is about to release a new sneaker, and then from there they run some advertisement. That advertisement gets run through Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, etc. When people go to that advertisement and they click on it, a lot of times there's gonna be a landing page. That landing page is to capture the person's email so they could notify them when the sneaker comes out. So our job as an email developer is to create those emails, create those landing pages, right? Create the campaign and the automations, so then now once people have registered on their email there, now we can go in and send them like a newsletter. And it's like an email sequence. It could be 5 to 6 different emails gearing towards the day of the release. Once that happens, right, we have that series of emails that we have created for them. And basically that way they will get notified and the person goes in and purchases the product. Now you also have things like transactional emails, promotional emails, newsletters, right? We go over all of those things, and the final projects that you're going to be building is going to be promotional email, newsletter, a transactional email. So that way you could have all the type of emails that you're going to be building as an email developer on your portfolio. We go into building your portfolio. After that, you go in, have your portfolio, add your projects, you build your resume. On codingphase.com, we have a resume builder that is guaranteed to go through the ATS bots. So at the end of the day, we pretty much give you everything that you're gonna need. So yeah, you know, it's a whole process, right? We do have each course that you could buy individually. I always tell people the best thing to do is come in, sign up for the Diamond membership. You could do the monthly, you could do a yearly. It's up to you. The monthly is 30 bucks. The yearly is 50 cents a day. It comes out to like 182 around there. So at the end of the day, you save more money because in reality, once you have taken the course, to be honest with you, you don't really need to use the course after that. So you might as well just pay for the subscription and do as many courses as you can, and then you from there you could cancel if you like. If you like what we have, you continue learning the other career paths that we have. Danielle says, I love this. How long is the course? How soon could I start applying? Coming from customer service role. So you can pretty much, if you go in and you say, okay, I'm gonna do this in the next 2 months, meaning that you're gonna do an hour to 2 hours a day, you could get through everything within 2 months. Okay, sometimes you could do it even faster. If you say, well, on the weekends I'm gonna do 5-6 hours, you'll knock that shit out in a month. It's not that long. All right. It's about actually putting in the work, and how bad do you want it. For me, my goal is to get you from zero to the point where you can start applying to jobs. Now, once you start applying to jobs, that's the next stage, right? I can't go in and say, hey, man, by this date, you're going to get hired. What I can tell you is, hey, by this date, if you follow what I tell you, you're going to be able to get to the point of applying to jobs. Going to the job interviews, right? It's not that hard. It's pretty much like a regular conversation, going over the things that you have done, showcasing what you have done within the courses, the projects, right? And understanding how to do the work. From there, it's up to a company to decide, okay, if you're a great fit for that company. To be honest with you, like, it's not that hard. A lot of times people, they think it's hard, but it's not really that hard. That's why I focus on these type of career paths, to make it easier for you to get in, right? Then from there, once you already are a email developer, you start building experience, put money in your pocket, and my suggestion would be to continue learning the next skill. Sometimes people come to codingphase.com and they'll be like, well, oh, great, Joe, you helped me out, get a job, and that's it. And they disappear. That's the worst way that you could do this. In this industry, the more that you know and the more skills that you have, and as you build up experience, the more money you're gonna make. If you go in and you say, well, I got my first job, and you don't continue learning, you're still stuck on, let's say you get hired now in 2026, and now you decide to work at a company as an email developer for a year, 2 years, and you didn't go in and continue to grow as a developer, you're still stuck on 2026. So the day that you decide, hey, I want to get another job, or hey, I want to go in and jump into another company, right, etc., right, your options is going to be limited to just email development. That's why it's important that when you come in and you have the subscription, it allows you to grow. The same way how you've been following the courses, you go in, you learn email development, then from there you jump into front-end development, then you jump into full stack development, right? Maybe you want to do automations. You could decide that, or we could discuss that together. If you send me an email, I'll help you out to see like what will be like the better choice for you, depending on what you want to do in your career. And yeah, but just continue to learn. Again, somebody might say, well, Joe, of course you want me to continue to learn, because the longer I'm in your platform, I'm just constantly paying you. But the truth is that it's like this. No matter what, even if you come to me, right, or you go to somebody else, like once you get your job and you basically started working, I don't care if you go to somebody else, but continue working on your craft and continue learning, because that's what's gonna get you money, right? The people that just get their first job and just stay there is the worst decision that they could do, because it just limits them. Let's say, for example, your first job could be as an email developer, and let's say you start working for $70,000, $75,000. That company is going to give you a raise the following year of maybe $5,000 to $10,000, maybe $5,000 to $10,000, right? So it'll probably be like 5 to 7. For you to make a $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 jump, you're gonna have to go in and jump into another career path, meaning that, or work for a way, way bigger company. So my suggestion would be learn email development, create a path, stay on that same drive that you had when you first got your first job, and continue learning the next thing, which will be front end development, right? You could jump into Shopify, which is like helping people manage their stores, building their stores. You could do front end development like at a tech company or any type of business out here. You could then from there jump into full stack development, which means that you know the front end, you know the back end, you know how to build full stack application from the ground up. This is the natural progression of things. If you go in and say, well, I want to learn full stack development from the jump, what happens is like you have a higher percentage of failing, because when you go in, you spend, let's say, 6 months, 9 months, and you have no results. You're like, man, I haven't gotten a job. I haven't gotten any opportunities, right? Then now you start feeling bad. You're like, man, am I wasting my time? And this is when people give up. For me, I'd rather go in and give you your first win right away. If you could be a web administrator, which is managing a store for somebody or a website, or doing the email campaigns for a company, that already, gives you that reward feeling of like, oh shit, I'm doing something that I'm seeing results from it. So again, if you're ready, you can always come to codingphase.com and check it out. And if you have any questions, you can always email me, admin@codingphase.com, and I will answer your questions. I'm here to help. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in here. So thank you, Danielle, for asking questions. And like I said, this is why I'm here. Let me see. Shout out to everybody in here. Rafael says, Joe, for some reason, people don't know that email development is a thing. I saw a discussion thread, and a lot of people didn't think email development exists. Well, you have to understand this, guys. There's people that all they know is programming. It's like what I always say to people, right? My mom used to say this. My sister used to go to college, right? My sister's the type of person that she goes in through one door, doesn't pay attention to anything that's happening in that building. She goes in through that door, comes out through that same door. 90% of the people that work in the tech industry as developers, engineers, they only focus on their job and the skills that they have. They have no idea how the business is run. They have no idea what other departments do. They have no idea how none of this shit actually works. And you might say, Joe, you generalizing? No, this is the facts. A lot of people don't understand how business works. People don't understand that how features and products and services are created. Who creates them? Ask the next engineer that you might see live or YouTube. Ask them, how are these decisions created? Right? A lot of them don't know how that shit works. They know how to code. They're great at the technical skills, but they're missing everything else. They don't pay attention to what's happening within the businesses. So a lot of guys, they think that they just, when you're a front-end developer, full-stack developer, software engineer, that's all you do. There's a bunch of different jobs out here. I'll give you a great example. Did you know that there's a HTML developer? HTML banner developer. Do you guys know that? A lot of people don't even know that, right? So HTML developer, right, which usually what it is a HTML banner developer. When you go to a website, let's say IGN.com, or you go to World Star Hip Hop, or any of those places, those advertisements that you guys are seeing, they're done with HTML and CSS and some JavaScript. Someone has to build that. So who is the person that builds that? They work for agencies, they work for small businesses, they work even for Google, right? To build those specific advertisements. Go ask the next software engineer that you might see here on YouTube. Ask them about HTML banner developer. They'll tell you that shit doesn't exist. It exists because I know it. I used to do that work, okay? You have email campaigns, right? That's email development. Guess what? How do you think people buy products? Why do you think that you have a whole tab on your Gmail account that says promotions? Why is that a thing? I mean, we could send out letters. We could, people know how to buy things. They go to the store. Well, guess what? That's like 30% of almost every business, emails. Okay? If you don't have emails and somebody building the emails and building those campaigns and those strategies, that product, doesn't matter how good it is, it won't sell. Same thing for advertisement. Someone has to come up with a strategy to market something. Why do most engineers fail at selling a product or creating software as a service. This is not me creating this shit or just me coming up with pulling the shit out of my bag and be like, hey guys, no, this is the facts. This is why a lot of people don't even know how to make money. They know how to make money when they work for a company. But those tasks, those problems are given to them. Most people don't know how to do this shit. They don't know how to sell a product. They don't know how to market it. A lot of shit. I mean, there's, you could say 95% of developers don't even know design. They're not good at design. So just with that mindset, I could tell you right now, of course, a lot of people don't know there's a lot of different roles. Do you know there's a creative developer out there, right? Some people might say, what the hell is a creative developer? Well, a creative developer is the person who works for an agency that create virtual experiences for brands. So when you go in and you go to McDonald's, and McDonald's has a video game that basically is using 3JS and a bunch of animations and a bunch of cool shit. That's not the average software engineer who does that shit. That's a creative developer. Same thing with people who work on VR, right? So VR, XR. There's people that are like, I don't know that shit exists. Yeah, because you're stuck here. You're stuck on the what's a React component, what's fast or for loop, while loop. You're not paying attention to the whole industry and how all of this shit works. There's guys right now that are application developers. They're the guys who go in and create the systems. For example, like when you go in and you see a Samsung fridge, somebody has to build that software. You thought that shit just came out of nowhere? That's an applications developer. The guys who go in and build the automations within robot arms, within a car assembly line, there's a job for that. You get what I'm saying? So this is the problem. Like sometimes people think like there's only 2 or 3 jobs: front end developer, software engineer, full stack developer, right, or back end developer. Which in a sense they're all the same shit, right? So at the end of the day, if you go in and listen to people that don't even know shit, like all they know is their fucking bubble. I get paid to know all of this. This is why you think I want to know this shit. I don't want to know all of this shit. I get paid for it. I have to be on top of it. It's the same thing that, when people say, hey, there's no jobs. I'm like, bro, there's jobs. This is why I get paid for it, right? Like, right? So, yeah, bro, there's a lot of jobs out here that people just don't know about. There's a lot of roles. I mean, I'll give you an example. Have you ever heard of Duda? Press number 1 if you know what Duda is. Put number 1 if you know, right? If you know what Duda is. And please don't Google it. Put number 1 if you know it. Number 2 if you don't know it. There's a lot of people that know it and people that don't know it, right? And it's okay, right? So Duda is a CMS system that's used by a bunch of digital agencies, which allows them to build websites much faster and more secure than doing it with WordPress. Now, you go in and you tell somebody, hey, do you know what Duda is? A lot of these guys don't know what that shit is. When you go in and you say, hey, do you know what Go High Level is? A lot of people don't know what Go High Level is. And it's okay. It's fine, because if you're not in that world, you don't go in and you don't get paid for that shit. Why the hell should you know about it, right? Sometimes there's so much things in development that in reality, like if you try to learn everything, you're gonna go crazy. Okay. The way how I decide on what I want to learn is 2 things: is how difficult it is to learn it, right? And what are the job opportunities within it. That's it. Like, I know how to code. I could build any type of app you want. I could build anything from games to mobile applications. I've done everything in this last 10 plus years. But I could tell you, like, for me, I focus on the things that's going to get me results. Like, I'm on top of my shit. Like, I'm on top of what's happening in the industry. Like right now, and I know I keep repeating this, but right now, if you're on the MERN stack, if you're in that fucking world, you need to run away as far as possible. Like, go the opposite way. It's just you don't have an edge in it. Okay, you don't have an edge. Too many people know the same skills. Too many people teach the same shit. It's the same thing that happened with Ruby on Rails. Ruby on Rails was on top of the world. Everyone was learning. Every bootcamp was teaching it. Every YouTuber was teaching it. Every blog that you could think of was talking about it. And it got to a point where everyone knew fucking Ruby on Rails, and there wasn't enough jobs for everybody that knew it. So then at that point, you have a bunch of people that couldn't get hired because there just wasn't enough jobs for the amount of people that was applying to it. You know what I'm saying? So again, but what do I know? I'm just a random dude with a hat on, right? I don't work for Google. I don't work for Facebook. I don't work for Netflix. I don't work for Fang, man. I'm just a random dude in the park right now, bro. Don't listen to me, man. What do I know, right? Yeah, man. I love that shit. You know, I remember I told you guys there was a an event. I went to like an event, like you know how they do like events that where they sell products outside. It's like a community thing, right? And I had some guy that he's a developer, he's an engineer, right? He's an engineer, and he has like a bunch of like Pokemon figurines, a bunch of random shit that he 3D printed. And I was like, you know, I was hyped for it because my kids like it, whatever. But I was like, once I started talking to the guy, I was like, oh shit, like, oh, what do you do? He's like, oh yeah, I'm a software engineer, da da da. Mind you, I'm in here like, shh, I'm keeping my mouth shut, right? So I'm just listening to him. And he's like, yeah, man, you know, I use Shopify to sell my products online. You know, I do this on the weekends. I come to this events, you know, sell my little trinkets, and you know the kids love it, and it's a great side income, and this and that. And he was like telling me, like he was putting me on about how he runs advertisement, how he, you know, uses Shopify, how he uses TikTok Shop to go in and sell his products and all of these things. And he's like talking to me like he's teaching me. And I'm in there like, yo, I'm just listening. I'm like, I'm just a random dude with a hat on, right? You don't know he met the final boss. Like, this is what I do, my guy. But I'm just listening to him because I'm like, it's funny when people judge you for whatever reason. They're like, oh, it's just a random Spanish guy. Like, let me talk to him. Let me teach this poor fuck something, right? Like, so he could get his life together, right? You don't know this is what I do. I'm just there like, yeah, bro, I don't know nothing, bro. But I loved it though because I was happy for him because I love when I see other developers and engineers and people who's in the space who decide to take a risk on themselves, right, and build businesses, you know, because it's so easy to get that golden handcuff and just stay there and stay stagnant. And I love it when I see other developers that go out of their way to take it to a higher level. I mean, he's not doing nothing that, you know, changing the world, but shit, he said, I know how to use 3D tools. I'm also a software engineer. I could go in and buy a couple of 3D printers. I could go in and start creating this figurine, sell it online and whatever, and fucking make some money out of it. And I'm happy for him. I was like, yo, this shit is dope. He gave me an idea of like, man, maybe I should get into that space. And that could be cool with the kids where I could go in and create some 3D whatever, you know. I always wanted to buy a 3D printer, but I'm like, man, maybe I should take this shit. And it's a cool thing to do with the kids. And maybe my kids could learn how to use 3D technologies and be able to create their own figurines and all of this shit. And at the same time, we could make some money. Put those fucking kids to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, all right, kids, y'all got to do 100 batch of fucking Pokemon figurines today. And the kids will be happy. You know what I mean? I could own my own little sweatshop. I got enough kids to put them to work, yo. No, but it was a cool idea. I was like, yo, I can't believe like people make money out of that shit. But, you know, everybody makes a bag. You get what I'm saying? But I was happy for him. But it was just funny the way he was talking to me. Like, not that he was talking down on me, but he's like so excited to teach me about all of this. He's like, yeah, bro. Because I told him, oh, like I code too. I didn't tell him like who I am or whatever. I'm like, yo, bro, I code. You know what I mean? He didn't know he met the final boss. Like, this is what I do, boy. Like, I get a bag with this coding shit. So, yeah, so he was like telling me all this stuff. I was telling him about Shopify, how TikTok shop. He's like, yeah, Shopify is a game changer. I could go in and create a video on YouTube. I could tag all of my products, sell all of my products through Shopify, sell it all through TikTok. I could even connect it to Amazon and this, and that. And I'm just there, oh, word? You could do all of that with Shopify? Mind you, he don't know. I get sponsored by Shopify. Shopify sends me fucking gifts. Like, I'm big on Shopify game, bro. Like, I'm just soaking it in. I love that shit, though. CJ Wilson says, like, happens to me all the time as a barber. Word. Let me see. The leader band says, embedded depth is the depth for devices, small devices that run. Yes, embedded depths. Let me see. My cousin makes money like that. He was an artist who now sells 3D printer generated figurines. Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't even know that was, to be honest, that was the cool part about it, that I didn't even know that people making bags out of this shit. Bro, like, it was like 3 figurines for $10. And the shit was selling like hotcakes. Now, I could imagine that shit don't cost him more than $2. So in reality, he making $8 out of every $2 he spends. That's a good return, bro. I was looking at that shit, I was like, I'm about to get into this shit. Put this kid to work. Cause I don't got the time to be doing this shit, but my kids were excited about that shit. I'm like, all right, let me teach you some little something. I know you 8 years old, but shit, if you know how to do this thing, put this shit on the machine. Here's the 3D models for it. Just press it in, boom, boom. I'll show you how to put it on eBay. Show you how to put it on a Shopify website. I do that part. Just you press the button, you pack them up. I'm about to teach them, dead ass. Why not? Everybody got to fucking pull up their weight in this house. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, the body is like, yo, I'm about to start reporting Joe. He got a sweatshop. All his kids is 3D printing in his house. Never too early to get that bag. Yes, yes, bro. Let me see. Simba Wax, how to reach out for a consultation. You can send me an email. You know, I'll be honest, I'm kind of busy, but I always got time to answer emails. Like, that's what I do. You know, if you got some questions, I'll always email back. You know, you don't gotta pay for nothing or anything like that. I'll just help you out, you know. And then from there, you know, like I always tell people, don't give me no money, don't super chat, don't do nothing. Give me work. Allow me to work and help you out. And, you know, you pay me for my work. You don't fucking, you know, whatever, donations and bullshit like that. I don't need it. I rather, you know, I build a relationship, a working relationship with you. You come to codingphase.com. We deliver on our service, and, you know, it is what it is. Joe's kids going to get the Ryan Store review money. Yeah, bro, I got some really good looking kids, man. I'm blessed. I don't know what did I do. I mean, I always say this, man. La leche de cloro, bro. Like, not for nothing. Like, all my family, like, we make some really good looking people, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, the kids, they come out beautiful. I don't know what it is. It's the genes, bro. Yeah, you know, I got that mixture. You mix with Asian, bro, and you got some good genes. You're gonna get some beautiful kids. You know what I mean? I'm a mix of everything. I got white, black. I got Middle Eastern. Now my kids is Asian. It's like shit. At that point, like you can't mess up. Like you just gave them the best of the world. Your new future-proof course seems to use bare bones HTML. What happened to use MGML? The future-proof course is supposed to teach you like that because you have to learn how to do it manually. You can't. MGML is a framework. It's for you to, you know, speed up the process, but you still need to know how to do the shit yourself. That's why I teach it like that. You know, because right now, for example, you could go to work for a company. They might not need you to build anything, but what they need you to do is maintain certain templates or reuse templates that they already have, and then you have to add different sections to it. You can't take that code and put it on MGML. Excuse me. You're gonna have to go in there and add those sections manually. MGML is great for when you're building the template from scratch, right? And you want to speed up the process. If you got some clients and stuff like that, then you go in and knock that out quickly. But you need to actually know how to do it. You know, it's the same thing for, I'll give you a great example. It's the same thing for like JavaScript. Like you could go in and use React, you could use Angular, you could use any of these frameworks. But if you don't know JavaScript, you shouldn't be using any frameworks until you understand the concept of JavaScript and how it works. Renee Dove says, I've been eating up that trading fundamentals course. Nice. Bro, I fucking made a killing this morning. I could have made even a bigger killing. But I only went with like 2 contracts this morning, man. Because yesterday I did pretty good, but I overextended myself. Like I went in and had made like $1,800, and then I overextended myself. I traded again, and I ended up losing, and then I ended up leaving for the day $500. But I had no reason to get back in, right? And I did the same mistake today too. It's hard sometimes. You think you're like, let me go in and get back in. It's like, nah, bro. You got your first 2 trades. If you did good, that's it. It's the end of the day. Go do something else. That's why you see me right now. Right now I'm outside. I said, that's it. I got a bag, and after I got a bag, I said I'm not going back in. So let me see what's going on. This kid, you're gonna get in trouble, Ethan. One of my kids is already crying because the older one did something probably to hurt him. I don't know why this kid, he always hurting his little siblings. I mean, I used to do the same shit. I used to be making fun of my little sister and shit like that and making her cry. But this kid's too much, man. I don't know why they like that, man. I mean, I was like that, but I don't know why he like that. He want to make his little brothers cry. Anyways, guys, is the future proof there for all? Yeah, it's there for everybody. Everybody doesn't have Diamond membership. The only thing that is not there for everybody is the profitable developer and even the trading course. That trading course is going to be removed by June. So whoever wants it, you could get it now as a pre-order, or you could go in and sign for a yearly subscription to Coding Phase, and I'll give you access to that for 6 months. Then from there, starting in June, that's it. I'm taking it off the site. You gotta purchase it. What's your shoes, bro? Yeah, you know that this is the dog park in this area, so there's probably dogs that poop here.
Yeah, but I get a rope burn.
Uh-huh.
See that?
What happened?
I was going down the slide and then it did that.
That's what you got? Uh-huh, fake crying. So anyways, guys, before I get out of here, say what up to the squad. We got Ethan right here. What's going on? We got Jason right here. Which one looks more like me, huh? You let me know. Who looks the most like that guy? Yeah, let me know. Number 1, number 2. Who looks more like me?
I'm mewing right now. You're squishing me. I'm mewing right now.
Number 1 or number 2?
Who's number 1?
The light one, the dark one. Which one is?
Let me see who's
This is the light one, this is the dark one, right? Number 2 looks more like me.
Wait, let me see the chat. Let me see the chat. Someone said, watch out for the poop mines. Oh, someone said both.
Both. Yeah, y'all both look like me. Y'all look like me in different stages in my life. I feel like Ethan looks like me when I was like freaking a little kid, and Jason looked like me when I was already like at 10 years old. That's how I looked.
Wait, that means still boat.
Yeah, but don't read too much because sometimes there's always a weirdo saying some dumb things in the comments.
Wait, I'm stuck here.
Come on. By the way, guys, listen. I'm out here.
Bro, get me past my kids. Where's your shoes?
Get him his shoes. It's right here. He threw it somewhere here. I got this bike out here, bro. This is the best, man. I love this shit. Hopping on the electric bike. In DR, my mom used to do this. She used to have a scooter. We never had a car in Dominican Republic. We used to have scooters and motorcycles. So now it's cool that as an adult, I could bring my kids with me in this electric bike and get to hang out with them. You know what I mean? So it's pretty cool, man. I like it. This shit is dope. I got the lights in here already customized. I got some custom lights that when in the nighttime when I run with it, right? I drive it, whatever, right? It shows like the Naruto sign as you spinning. It's cool. It's like it has the Naruto sign. It has the Sharinga. It's cool. Una pasola. There you go. Oh shit! You Dominican too, bro? You know about that? Word. Look, guys, we gonna take the people for a ride.
Huh?
Come, we're gonna take the people for a ride with us.
Okay, let's do this. So no, do that. So
Do that?
Yeah, so the phone could.
Okay, that's true. Yo, you're so smart, bro.
Why the phone?
We're gonna go for a little ride.
I stepped on the. Whoa! I'm stepped on some Taki juice.
Okay, let's go.
No, I think that's Fanta. Whoa! No, it's code 4H.
Go ahead, go ahead. Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right, we're gonna take you guys for a ride with us. Okay, hold on.
I want to press the button.
Wait, hold on. You about to make me crash. You crazy. All right.
Who's gonna take a ride?
The squad.
The Dream Coding Face. Nah, that's a bad name.
That's the dream team.
The Coding Face Fan Club.
It's not fan clubs. Friends.
Coding Face.
Let's-
The Coding Face wannabes.
No.
The Coding Face students.
Yeah, subscribers. What you talking
Yes.
about? Nobody wants to be like me. I'm just a regular dude. Gotta watch your mouth. Respect my audience.
Everybody wants to be like you.
No, they don't want to be like
Yes,
me.
they do.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be like me.
Almost everybody wants to.
Nah, they're their own people. They got their own bags. They're doing their own thing. I'm just facilitating and helping out. If you guys hear this kid saying things are inappropriate or dumb, don't judge them. They're little kids. Taking you guys for a little ride. Ethan, hold on. I gotta drive because you're gonna make it.
My brother's almost taller than me. I'm small. I'm a small man. I am not a small man. I'm the small man.
That's it. So yeah, y'all going on a little ride for you with your boy right now. We out here. Jason, hold on to me. going to Grey Wolf Lodge. If y'all was gonna miss the day, should have told me. We would have left to Grey Wolf.
Like yesterday?
Yeah. Well, today.
Yeah, but you were sleeping. You were sleeping.
But y'all should have won. Y'all should have saved that date for a day that we would have went on a vacation.
We can go next. We can go on Saturday. We can go to Naples or Georgia on Saturday. And then we can go to Naples or Georgia. The Naples or Georgia on Friday afternoon. And what?
Hey, Devontae, what you doing out here, bro? What Devontae doing out here? Mad deep. Oh yeah, this where y'all live? This where he lives? Oh, that's crazy. Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna see you guys later. Oh, what the hell, Devontae? All the way out here? That's crazy.
You should give me an electric scooter. I want an electric scooter. I want one of those.
Let's see, next week.
Ooh. Wait, 3 Kansas today.
Wow, this is how you know you're in Florida. This is dope.
What?
Look at that car.
Ooh.
That's how you know this is Florida. I love those type of cars. I want to get one of those.
Yo, look how big the wheels are.
That's hot.
Wait, that modification?
Yep.
They modified it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looked like a car that would come out straight out of a racing video game. It's like that guy from Free Guy. It's something like that. It was like
So yeah, guys, y'all riding with us now.
uh-huh.
We're speeding through this thing.
Dad, I'll tell you at home what we saw in the park. No, Jason, don't tell them.
You tell me their house.
Yeah.
Is this still live?
Yeah. It says top fans.
So there you go, guys.
Look at my big ass forehead.
Button right there.
Ethan, go ahead. You can drive it.
Yay!
Slowly.
Okay, slowly. Okay, I'll put it in the middle.
So we out here, kiddo.
Yeah, we're
So
out here.
there's like a little button that we put that you have to press.
They all look like me.
Honestly, I kind of like my hair like this.
So yeah, guys, we're about to get out of here.
Yeah.
Like
we're
I
almost
said,
to the neighborhood.
my phone about to die anyways, but it was cool hanging out with you guys. And for anybody that has any questions, like I said, come to Cody Face. You know, I'm here to help. I'm here to help you out in this process. And you know, it's up to you. I'm not trying to convince you to do something good for you. You know what I mean? When you're ready, you come to your boy. Shout out to everybody that's in here and always show me love, and you know, always, you know, just support, right? Just even coming here to this live streams, I appreciate it, guys. Trust me, you guys are the best. All right, take care, guys. Before my phone dies, I'll see you guys later.
Oh wait, what? But be careful. When I grow up, watch my videos, okay?
This kid wants to be a YouTuber.
No.
This kid wants to be a developer. He likes to code, right?
I want to make games.
Yep. We're gonna get him early, man. All right, guys, so I'm gonna see you guys later. Miss Flame says loving the trading course. Yes, I love it too. I think it's one of my best courses because I'm genuinely having a lot of fun with it, teaching you guys the fundamentals, teaching you guys how to do this thing, and how to do it safely. There's way more videos coming on that. Like, that's gonna be, in a sense, like it's a long course, but it's worth it because it's like once you learn this, like you're gonna learn everything that I've learned in the last 3-4 years of trading. So again, hopefully for some of you guys see the value and enjoy it. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Take care, guys.
Don't
Peace.
use it.